Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the New York Knicks.
And Houston, a pro at initiating the contact, an aggressive shooter who's looking for opportunities to get to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Barnes.
Shooting for San Antonio.
He's off on the second. New York with the ball. Here's Ward. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ward's got 5 now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Johnson with it. Headed now by Barnes.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Back to Vassell. We played just over a minute here in the first. And it's Sprewell missing. Shot to stop the run. That shot, no good. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Vassell. A second chance effort. Here's Johnson. San Antonio with the rebound. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I did talk to New York's head coach. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Ward. Here's Sprewell. Shot clock at 6. And Barnes sends it back. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
Driving to the basket. Houston sinks the triple. Houston's got 5 now.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Here's Ewing. After the basket by San Antonio. Count it, good. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Patrick Ewing.
Second team.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Sprewell. There's the triple. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Now Barnes. He's guarded by Johnson.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Sprewell. Hasn't made one yet. The screen from Ewing. Crafty move. And then Ewing with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 6. Here's Barnes. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barnes can't get it to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Here's Sprewell. A 3 off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks. And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Fox. The shake. And it's good on the layup.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Here's Sprewell. That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Ward. The 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside for Wembanyama. They get the rebound. Here's Castle. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
Ewing inside. And he banks in the layup. Ewing's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. They get it back. It's Vassell on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Knicks ball. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Ward. Clock at 6. Here's Sprewell, covered by Vassell. A baseline J. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Spurs trail by 8. The drive by Barnes. and he uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Fox with it. Camby picks him up. Camby with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Substitution for your Knicks.
Wembanyama, a screen. Over in the corner, Barnes. It's rebounded by New York. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Over to the left wing. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 8. Barnes the screen. To the paint. Nice D from Camby. New York with the ball. Pass to Giles. Here's Houston. 5 points in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The Knicks leading by 5. Down low. Here's Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And Fox gets it to go.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Childs. Still without a basket. Here he goes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Fox. And that's collected by Camby.
Spurs foul.
The Knicks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. A nice shot by Sohan.
And love how Paul seeks out his teammates. Superb at slicing the D to pieces with his passing.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For New York, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And the Spurs with possession here. 8-point game. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. That will count. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Paul. Plays it up and banks it in. Paul's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Spurs. Here's Wingate. From outside, off the mark. The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for San Antonio. Rondo at the line.
And so he hits both. The Knicks leading by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. Saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. To the inside. And slam dunk by Canby.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the dunk by Sohan.
Oh, and a terrific pass. Takes so much pride in his ability to make his teammates better.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Brunson.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Kicks it out to Paul. Latre. Champagny. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Out to Brunson. And Thomas with the stuff.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Spurs passing it around. Branham can't get it to go. New York leading by 9. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Campbell. 6 to shoot. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Spurs. Here's Sohan. Excellent D from Thomas. Brunson outside. Now Canby. Out to the wing. Outside Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Wingate. New York needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Back to Brunson. Canby with it. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in. Canby's got 7 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Offensive rebound. Right side Thomas. From past the arc. Canby no luck. Spurs trailed by 9. Here's Champagny. Here's Sohan. Sohan. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Pass to Giles. Out to Brunson. Goes back up. Canby good. Canby's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Sohan with the ball. He's guarded by Thomas. And so here is New York. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. No good from Wingate. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Paul. Here's Branham. Brunson covering. Paul outside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Knicks lead by 9. We're going to step aside for just a second. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Ward. From downtown, San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Fox has it in the corner. A floater misses at the rim. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Bangs home the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Scooped up. The kick out to Barnes. Six on the shot clock. Here's Castle. Banked in off the glass.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
And there's the drive. Yes, that goes in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Ewing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Fox inside the line. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Spurs trail by 14. Looking to end his cold spell. Barnes can't get it to go.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Inside, here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Stolen by Ewing. Here's Houston. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul.